Woke daytime TV is insane. Okay, Angie, let's see.
So I came across this TV show called Doctors. Somebody posted all these clips on Twitter. Now, this is daytime television in the UK. The main focus on this episode is Dr. Graham, who they're so desperately trying to paint as the bad guy. He's like some evil bigot who refuses to acknowledge pronouns. And they try as hard as they can to try and make him seem like the bad guy. But the funny thing is, he's still the most likable character in this episode by far. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
Why I am not adopting that, I don't know. Let's see.
Watch it!
Sorry, didn't see it on there.
I'm sorry.
You'd have thought at my age I'd have learned to look where I'm going.
Look, I know that when people first meet me, they can be a little bit funny, because it's so unusual to meet someone so small.
Really?
So I like to give people a grace period, but I really don't appreciate being spoken about like that.
Like what? Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but that's fucking funny.
You don't answer that. I think it's a phone call.
Now, as you can see straight away, they're trying to paint this guy as just a terrible person. Someone says, why is there a dwarf? Isn't that an obvious question? Come on, they have to be as diverse as possible, don't they? This guy's got it. He says, in diversity, there is beauty and there is strength. Anyway, let's get on to the next clip.
And is he... What's his situation? Wife? Girlfriend? Keep going. Boyfriend? Yeah, that's the right arena.
Why are you gay?
Although I do think he's single at the moment. So he is a queer then? Luca is gay. He's a part of the queer community, yes.
I mean he. Mr. Bowman, he was confused.
No, I mean they. Yeah, the patient's preferred pronoun is they.
Oh, not this preferred pronoun nonsense.
It's not really nonsense, is it? The patient identifies as non-binary.
Treatment is more important than identification.
For people that have struggled to identify or be identified...
So now, when you are saying that treatment is more important than identification, is wrong? Guys, in USA is wrong to say that health is more important than what bullshit crap you think you are, and you can get cancelled.
It's maybe, you know, of at least similar importance. Yeah, mental health part of it, yeah, an individual's right to define themselves.
Perhaps this is not the time to have this conversation.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, so when is?
I have a budget review meeting with Bear.
So let me get this straight. He spent 8 or 9 years training to be a doctor where they study the biology of male and female. If a man walks in and says, I'm pregnant, is he expected to entertain this? And if he doesn't, he's a bigot? Anyway, as you can expect, he's now in a lot of trouble for this. Of course, this guy snitched, as you would expect. What a predictable storyline. So now he has to go to, let's call it a woke educational training program where they're going to teach him how to not be a bigot.
So, the main aims are to raise awareness of the issues and barriers that LGBTQIA people face and the importance of a zero-tolerance approach to homophobia, transphobia, biphobia. Participants will feel more confident in their knowledge of the issues and recognise how better to promote equality and diversity in the workplace.
Should I be taking notes?
I'll send you a PDF. There's also a feedback form.
Oh, great.
Okay, so you'll be familiar with the basics. Why don't we scoot forward to gender fluidity and the importance of pronouns? Still massive issues for LGBT people accessing healthcare.
To say, but this is nonsense for me. They care more about not doing the job, but to not offend somebody. that's really fucking funny.
Shiny certificate.
Thank you. You've certainly given me plenty of food for thought.
I'm glad it wasn't too awkward. And hopefully things will be easy now with Luca.
I believe it was awkward. Nice. Okay, I relate.
Are you gonna watch that up, or...
Maybe he's the main hero, guys. We did not understood the author. We did not understood him. Maybe he is the main character. Maybe it's vice versa when you're supposed to like more the evil guy than the good guys. Maybe that's how it works.
What cleaners are for, isn't it?
I don't suppose you're free tonight, eh?
Sorry, what?
Drag show in town.
I don't think so.
No, not really your cup of tea. Bit too alternative for your taste there. I'd say you're more of a traditionalist, aren't you, Graham?
So he basically now, that character that's supposed to be good is mocking this character that's supposed to be evil, is mocking him just because he said no. He is assuming all this crap that he is saying right now to the villain, yeah? He is just assuming, he's just rude to him. Who is the auditory for this series? Okay, I don't want to check it. Tell me in the comments, there are good marks for this show? The score is good?
It's a shame. It's a shame, because you could do with loosening up a little bit. Bye.
Oh yeah, I'm going to a drag show tonight. Do you want to come with me? Oh, you don't? Oh, how fucking dare you? You're such a bigot.
Yeah.
I might snitch on you again. Anyway, now he's going to come across a new starter who is a man, but identifies as a woman, and he does the unthinkable. He brings up his dead name.
What did you say your name was again?
Sky.
Sky.
Is that a made-up name? What's your real name? The name you were given at birth?
How dare you!
I would watch such a series that where the main hero just fucking teaches everybody how to be normal again. This just looks me like a good show that the main hero just teaches everybody how to be fucking sane again. I really like these scenes.
If you want to work in healthcare, you're not going to get far looking like that. No one will take you seriously. My advice, clean your face. You look like a clown.
So
Trust me guys, if you do some shorts with this guy and this scene and add some music like dun, 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 like this man, you know, Giga Chat music, stuff like that, that would be really like, this is some fucking good scene. I would never have thought that this guy is wrong, that he is bad and stuff like that.
there they are again, just reinforcing the point that this doctor is an evil bigot. And then this guy goes and tells the snitch what happened, and his reaction is this.
Just raving about your skirt the other day. I thought, you know what? I'm going to give that one a...
Anyway, up next, the doctor, who they're labelling as the bigot, has now been called to a meeting by his daughter. I wonder what this is going to be about.
I'm here because I have something to tell you.
Okay.
Look at me.
You're a lesbian, yeah?
I know this hasn't been easy for you.
You're hey.
You had a daughter and then all of a sudden I'm this.
I'm this.
Non-binary. And you don't even know what that means. Not really.
Why he should?
I get
No.
that. I do.
Why he should?
Even for me, it's been confusing. For some
Listen,
people,
guys.
I think
That's impossible to get such a daughter when you are like this man. It's impossible your daughter to be like that. This is fun. We're getting into fan fiction right now.
it's enough. Stepping out from the confines and expectations of gender stereotypes, it's liberating. But for me, living like that has shown me something that deep down I've known all along.
Deep down, yeah.
I'm not non-binary, Dad.
Yeah, I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
And I always have been.
Oh.
Are you delusional?
I've never heard such a load of old nonsense in my entire life. Of course.
Yeah, that's.
You're a child. A spoilt little brat who thinks
Okay,
the world's...
okay, guys, maybe with such a father really believes that at her age, maybe just because of the nonsense that's happening around us right now, because you don't really have control of your kids anymore because of the internet and all this crap and all this bullshit LGBTQ blah, 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 that's promoting right now everywhere.
spins for her benefit.
Aren't you at least going to listen to what he has to say?
What? There's more? More self-pitying labels? Another multicoloured flag to run up the LGB flagpole? Oh, I'm sorry. LGBTQRSTUV.
Hey, that's my joke. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
WXYZ.
But I don't have to sit here and listen to your prejudice. You know, I'm not the one with
Then you don't have to live in my house. Get the fuck out. I would really hand like that. Then you don't live by my money. Money is your time, your blood, your sweat, your health, money that you have. So never allow somebody to mug you and do dirt or you don't want to spend money on them. Even on your daughter, if she acts like that. If LGBTQ, I really will get cancelled. If in some day I will have like 100,000 followers or maybe 10,000 followers, I will get cancelled.
There are support groups, Dad. Helplines, websites. Get some help.
The audacity to come along with a leaflet and try and say, here you go, Dad. You
Jesus! Imagine that your kid is coming to you and tells you, get some help, dad. You raise that kid. He lives in, like, look at this place. This is beautiful. This place is fucking beautiful. This place is huge. They are having a dinner on table like fucking this. This is huge. She needs to love him more than everything in her life. That everything. She needs to pray on him that he is giving her such a life. And imagine your kid, you washed her ass of the shit when she was young, and she tells you, get help, dad.
Sit here and listen to your prejudice. You know, I'm not the one with the problem here. Get some help.
The audacity to come along with a leaflet and try and say, here you go, dad, you can get some help because you're the one with the problem. Like, that is insane. And this is what they're pushing as part of their storyline on daytime television. They're trying to portray Dr. Graham as not normal and everybody else as normal. This is like North Korea level propaganda. From a normal perspective, it's like watching a man trying to fight back against an insane cult. Anyway, it gets worse.
All of a sudden, so calm, mature, forgiving. Nothing like your father.
Give him time. You don't stop being a bigot overnight. Hey, it's all right. None of this is your fault.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault. It's just my evil bigot dad who refuses to let me educate him on biology, even though he's a doctor and I'm just a teenager who knows nothing.
Do you remember when you told me that you didn't want to be called Jane anymore? You were 6. If this family ever meant anything to you...
You know it did.
Then try. Just...
I see that this family never meant nothing to her. Just by the context. He just gets pulled by them. Just by his opinion.
Try. He's done all the hard work for you. These leaflets, everything you need to know about transitioning. Hormones, surgery, fertility issues, and anything you can't find in there. Just ask him, he's right downstairs.
So let's just recap. The storyline is that she said at the age of 6 is when she knew she wanted to be a man. And sounds like the mum's gone along with it. Like, this is what they're promoting. And now she's trying to tell her husband, oh, if you want to, be educated on it, you can just go downstairs and ask your
This is just fucking insane.
daughter. Has she forgotten that her husband's literally a doctor? I'm pretty sure he knows more than his daughter does.
Do you want to be a father to him?
Of course I do, but this is just some
To
stupid
him.
phase.
And that's it.
We can stop this and get a mental health assessment.
Enough, Graham.
We don't have to let this happen. It's unnatural. It's wrong.
Talking.
There's a line in the sand, Katie. Our children, our future, our little girl, and the woke mainstream media.
The what?
The mainstream media pushes its liberal snowflake agenda onto our children, and we do nothing. It's
And
child
again,
abuse.
they literally are saying that saying all of this is evil and you are wrong by saying this. And again, guys, if you would cut that, we will do a short, we would add some music from Giga Chad. It's like, this would get a 1,000, 100,000 of likes, if not million.
Can't even lie, what he said at the end, he was speaking facts. A lot of people in the comments was actually saying they wish he was a real character because they want him as their family doctor. Anyway, let's get on to the last clip where he's going to sit down with his daughter, and apparently he's now supposed to be taking medical advice from her.
Look at me.
I'm looking. Yeah.
Not at my clothes or my hair or whatever girl boy thing's upsetting you. I've lost 8 kilos since the summer. My eczema's practically gone, better than it's ever been.
Okay.
I'm fitter,
It's
happier
okay, it's fine.
and saner than I can ever remember.
Okay.
I see this every day. Children coming in saying they're not happy in themselves, demanding hormone treatment or worse, until I explain to them what the hormones actually do to their bodies.
Yup.
The irreversible destruction they're inflicting on themselves before they even know who they are.
You turn them down.
I explain the consequences.
All of them.
When they understand, they tend not to come back.
How can you do that? How can you call yourself...
How can you do that? How can you be a true doctor? By just warning. He said that himself, just warning them about the consequences. Doing his job. Practically, they are saying the doctors cannot do anymore their job. They need to lie.
...a doctor and treat people like that?
Be very careful what you say next.
You're messing with people's lives. Literally, lives are at stake. What if it had been me? Nobody goes to their GP.
Maybe you would be a normal person.
How much trauma, suffering, and desperation do you think they have to go through before they come to you? The bravery it takes to walk into your surgery, can't you see that?
Yeah.
They come to you at their most vulnerable, looking for compassion and hope, and you judge them.
You can't talk to me like this.
Someone has to.
Someone has to. Oh.
What happens to them?
Oh.
After you've dismissed them as childish attention seekers, how many of them decide there's no hope? I'm sorry. This is who I am. And until you
You're
can
a
accept
maggot.
that, I don't want to see.
You are a maggot talking to your father like that, providing for you. Like, you are having a room just for yourself. You are living in a mansion. You are eating from a fucking big fucking table. He get you everything. And, you know, maybe you have this mental bullshit in your cap, but why the fuck are you talking to your dad like that? At least, like, do your thing. Don't tell that to your dad. Don't change his mind at least. Don't talk to him rude like that.
See you again.
I don't want to see you again now.
Goodbye, Dad.
Okay, get out of the house. Get the fuck out of the house.
Okay, so what did we learn? Well, somebody said, attention, all teenage girls. If you're unhappy with your body, take male hormones and it will magically fix all your problems. Such an unbelievably gross message to be pushing. And here's a little bit more information about the same episode. Someone said it's entirely propaganda. The other storyline in this episode was the young female receptionist consulting a doctor about whether she should do live streaming on a sugar daddy website in which she wears clothes older men buy for her. She is told to do it to smash the patriarchy. And someone else says, defund the BBC. Now, the BBC is a state-funded television network, which is so funny to me because it's basically paid for by the public, and this is the type of propaganda they're pushing out. And in order to watch the BBC...
guys, they are doing that for your money. They are just grabbing cash from your pockets and doing that from your money. Wow.
In the UK, you need a TV license. In fact, if you want to watch any live TV in the UK, you need a TV license. And if you don't have one, the BBC will start sending you letters, emails, and they're quite threatening as well, these letters. And then eventually they'll start knocking on your door and demanding to find out if you have a TV and all the rest of it. And back in the day, these are the little vans they used to drive around with to try and scare people. And this guy said it was complete and utter bullshit and detected fuck all. It just drove around neighborhoods and relied on word of mouth to scare people into paying their TV license. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm just, oh Jesus Christ. Imagine what that's doing to the young kids' mind. What this type of show is doing to them. Jesus, what the fuck. Okay guys, thank you again for watching. Smash the like button for me and subscribe for more. I really want to have 500 subscribers and then I will do my first stream. Like really, I really want to talk with you guys about that in live. See you in the next video.